Hello, my name is Philip Allen Travis, and I am the author of Croeso Adre, which means welcome home in Welsh. I'm not going to be talking about this book in this video, but I'm just showing you that I am the author of this book. That is a sci-fi book basically about extraterrestrials, indigo children, and fighting dark forces to move us ahead to the golden age. But what I do want to talk to you today about is something that I find very important, and I would say that everyone should basically pay attention to. Not me, but the ideas that I've come across. First and foremost, we are a spiritual being. First and foremost, we have three main bodies. We have other ones, but the three main bodies. Your spirit, which is a God spark, then you got your soul, which is your astral body, and your real being, and then you got this illusionary physical body, which seems more real than it actually really is. Your astral body is more the real you. Now, what I would like to get across is the idea of what are we doing here? That question, why are we alive? Why are we here? Well, from what I understand, there's two things. Why are you here? One, to learn. Two, to love. That's it. To learn as much as you possibly can while you're here, whether it be science, math, arts, mastering your emotions, cooking, anything of the sort. The idea is to learn. Now, from what I understand from the Orient, whether it can be Egypt, India, or Tibet, anywhere, Mongolia, or whatever, what the masters knew and taught to their adepts was this idea of mastering the physical body and moving up to your spiritual body. And you can do this within a lifetime. It is possible. Difficult, a lot of discipline, but you can do it. The scary thing for some people to think about is the fact that you're going to have to basically stop enjoying food so much, sex, TV, music, and all the others. And you're going to have to learn to deal with your emotions, learn to control your emotions. That does include your happiness. When you get overexcited, there is a reason why that word exists, overexcited, you are doing damage to the barrier between your etheric body, which is that body between your physical and your astral, the barrier between that. You're putting a hole in it. So you're allowing other entities from the astral realm to come in and use this physical body so that they can enjoy this physical realm. I'll talk about that in another video. If not, I'll be doing lectures on it and I'll post that. So the idea, again, is to master your emotions and be that Buddhist. Basically to just sit there and be in nirvana. Now, what I understand nirvana to be now is essentially annihilation. And I don't mean atomic bomb blow up annihilation or Holocaust or whatever. What I mean by annihilation is you're annihilating this physical realm. You're no longer here. You don't need it. You've transcended, quote-unquote, death. There are masters on this planet who can do this, who have done it, and when their spiritual body kind of just wears out after hundreds and hundreds of years, they don't need to be reborn. They can just make a new body themselves. And it will look just like the other one, if they like that body. So, what I would like for people to please pay attention to in your own life, and please read this because it is incredible, the knowledge that is being taught in that. Even within a 40-page radius, you'll learn lots. But when you die, and I'll show you this one too, because this is probably more along the lines that you'll know about. What they talk about in this book is where you'll meet certain doormen, and they're going to ask you certain questions, and then apparently you're supposed to know the right answers to move ahead. But the questions that are most important are, what have you done on this planet that is worth telling? What have you done? Now, some of us can sit here and spout it off, no problem, that you've done so many beautiful things that you're awesome. And some of us can sit here and go, I don't know what I did. A lot of it was selfish. Yes, I traveled to these places. I was in a band. I was in a movie. I've written a book. I. That isn't loving other people. There is no knowledge in that. As self-growth, fair enough. You have experimented and you're learning to do different things, fair enough. But you're not moving ahead in a spiritual manner for that. And this is where people are going to split. Some people want to be that spiritual person, and they will move that way. And others want to stay here and just keep moving ahead in the physical realm. And that's not bad. When you die, as long as you can keep in mind that there's no such thing as death. So when your physical body dies, you're going to move into your astral body. And that's where this book talks about mostly. After these people have quote unquote died, they feel floaty. They can see and they can see everything. People's thoughts are it's all telepathy. And you do have a physical body. It's just kind of transparent and more of an energy body. But they do go to other places, and there are other beings there. And then some of them, or there is apparently going to be a being who's going to confront you and who will ask you questions. And the two things that they want to get across to you, and they're not judging you, they love you unconditionally. That has been said. But they just want you to learn from your mistakes, and they want you to remember to love people unconditionally and to learn as much as you possibly can, spiritually or in this physical realm. Anyway, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll be posting others as well. I will be doing lectures. God bless. I'll talk to you soon.